Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to start this project off using this Dollar Tree slatted or shiplap pumpkin. I'm going to paint this in the color Light Mocha. It's just kind of an off-white color. It has like more of a tan vibe to it, and it matches the scrapbook paper that I'm going to use. So I painted the whole pumpkin, and next I picked out 3 different scrapbook papers. These are all from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to trace out my slats onto that paper. So each slat is going to get a different piece of paper. I'm going to use 2 of the same pieces of paper, and then the centerpiece is going to be a different paper. So I'm just going to go around and trace them out, and then I'm going to cut them out. And I painted the pumpkin first so that when I sand, you don't see the unfinished wood underneath the scrapbook paper, that all you'll see is the paint, because you want to sand off the excess scrapbook paper. So as you can see, I'm going to use these 2 slots on this paper, and here you can see that I've done the outside's the same paper, the 2 middle pieces are the same paper, and that one center piece is a different paper. So I'm just going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to start adding on the papers. And I'm just going to lay them down. As you can see, they kind of overlap a little bit because I'm not perfect at cutting or tracing, especially when you're not tracing something that is, not attached to each other. So the paper didn't cut perfectly, but that's okay. I'm going to lay that one down. And then here's my middle piece. This is the different one than all the rest. You want to make sure that you have these evenly set apart so you can still kind of see the slats. Make sure you have a good amount of Mod Podge. I love this paper from Hobby Lobby. It's one of my favorites. Actually, I really like all of these. They're great for fall crafting. Again, just Mod Podging and then adding the paper. This one has such a rustic vibe. I love it. And then we'll add that final end piece on. I just wanted this to be different. I thought it was kind of a neat idea to use a different piece of paper on each one. And once I have them all on, I just kind of use my heat gun a little bit to dry it. Make sure that they were all stuck really well before I did any sanding. And I used a nail file to sand in between the slats. And there it is, all finished. Next, I'm going to take this sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to tape off the edges. So I'm going to tape off the frame. Just use some masking tape. I just don't want to get any of the paint onto the frame because I'm going to do that a different color. So once I have it all taped off, I'm going to paint the inside that same light mocha color. And it took 2 coats to get the coverage that I wanted. Once I had that all painted, I'm going to take my antique wax and I'm going to put it around the edges and stain the frame that dark antique wax. And I just used a small brush for this and kind of got in the inside edges using a small brush, just kind of going along. It was a little bit of a tedious process. If I had waited for the paint to dry, I would have taped it off. So there you go. That's all finished. Next, I'm going to take this little pumpkin and I'm going to hot glue it to the center of the sign. I'm just going to hot glue at the top and the bottom. Just put that right in the center. Make sure that it's stuck really well. Peel off some excess glue that I had on there. Make sure that none of it's sticking out. Then I made this giant messy bow. Now, I'm not really a bow person, but this one came out awesome. I used a bunch of different ribbons and all kinds of different colors. Raffia, which I got at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to glue that to the very top. Just kind of fluff it out. I want to see all the different colors that I used. Then I'm going to take this giant black button that I had, and I'm going to put that right in the center. And that is it. I think this project turned out so stinking cute. I love all the different colors and paper. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.